Hey everybody, how goes it? My name's Jimoar, and I wanted to pop in and do a little update on the Elden Ring Help Guide live streams. Uh, it is coming soon, but I wanted to lay out what's going on plan-wise. I did have the Comcast people out here to try and fix my internet to see if that was the issue with it dropping. I've tried contacting YouTube. They're not saying anything on their end, won't even bother looking. But if it's working now, it'll pretty much go as expected. I'm going to do a live stream of Elden Ring. I'm going to do New Game Plus. I'm not going to do everything in the game again. I'm mostly doing this because I need to get to where I can play the DLC next month. But my plan is to do New Game Plus, beat the game, and then not start... How do they label it? New Game Plus 1, Plus 2? New Game Plus Plus. I'm not going to start the third run. I'll just leave it there, and then I'll go sit outside of where the DLC is supposed to be accessed from, and I'll be ready to go there. I invite anybody to join the stream. If you have any questions about the game, help with where something is, you're stuck boss, or anything like that, any kind of questions you want to ask, I'll do my best to help you out. The only ones I might have trouble answering are quests, so I might have to look them up to show them how they're done. I have that one quest how to do, but it bugged out when I first played it. I do plan on doing ring quests because I want to do those extra areas and bosses. My personal goal for me in this is to be better fighting the lobsters, the dogs, the red wolves specifically, and what's her name, Malenia. She was the only boss I actually got legitimately stuck on. I had such a hard time with her. It took me like 2-3 hours to beat her the first time through. So those are goals. I'm gonna mess around with some other weapons if I have them. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna go out of my way to find them, but I'll do all like the jails. I'll do quite a bit of the tombs because I want to mess around with ashes more. I want to use a better ash than I did. I'll probably learn some more spells maybe, but I'm just gonna kind of go through it. I'm not gonna look up the nighttime ones and stuff like that. I might do the assassins for the manor. I might not. I'm not really decided. I don't remember if you get anything I want out of them. But I'm also thinking of making this a series because I've been feeling like playing Sekiro again. And I know with Kai Senate, or however you say his name, because I've only ever seen it written. I know with him having done his Elden Ring thing, a lot of people are saying that Sekiro is probably the hardest one in their opinion, so I might do a help guide for Sekiro live stream. If streaming doesn't work on the console, I do have a little article for a thing to try through OBS. If it doesn't work on OBS and it crashes again and I can't keep it running, I'll do another video like this and make it the featured video, and I'll do Elden Ring recorded in probably like 3-4 hour videos, where if I make the video, I will. You can put them in the comments of this video as well. I kind of want to lay out what I'm going to do in each one, and if I make that video, I'll lay it out again, but the first video will be as much of Limgrave as I can get done in 4 hours. So I'll say for that video, or this one as well, you can do it. Put in any questions you have or anything you need help with or want me to explain. Anything like that about Limgrave or the general game itself. In this video's comments, or in that video if I make its comments, and then I'll address it in the Limgrave video. And that'll probably take me a while to edit it, so at the end of that video, I'll lay out what I'm going to do next, any more general questions or questions about where we're headed next. put in that comments, and then when I do the next one, I'll address that, so on and so forth. I'd like to live stream it. I really would. It'd be honestly kind of easier on me just to not have to edit 4-hour videos and the long ass time it takes to render it out. But that's the plan. And if you would like to see a series, or at least Sekiro, again, let me know in the comments. But I could do the Dark Souls games again. I think I've only ever replayed well, I've technically replayed Demon Souls with the remake on PS5, and I still have that, and I would do that one again if you want to see it. And I replayed Dark Souls 2 when they had the remaster. I don't think I ever replayed Dark Souls 1 or 3. And I've replayed Bloodborne, but I never finished the DLC because Bloodborne's the one I'm the worst at. Mainly because I don't like having to grind for healing items or bullets. I could do without bullets at times, but I really don't like grinding for healing items. And I think I hit a point where you're facing that lady in the clock tower. It's like boss fight after boss fight. And I was out of healing items. And I just did not care to grind for them, so I stopped. If you guys do want to see it, though, I'll do that as well. If the live streaming is working, I'll do Bloodborne, I'll do DLC. And one thing I never realized was the Chalice dungeons were not grinding areas. I always thought they were. I never realized till I watched someone do it on YouTube that there's a special boss at the end of the Chalice dungeons that's nowhere else in the game. So I'd like to try her. But again, let me know what you think. If you want me to do a series, I'll do it. There's not much coming out that's been announced until August 20th, I think, is the next game. Like, big game I'm looking forward to. I do kind of want to play that Crab Souls-like game. And I do want to kind of play Zoo Planet. But with all the game shows and showcases and all coming, maybe they'll announce something sooner. But as of now, I kind of have a lull. So, like I said, if the streaming works, that'd be better because I could get through them quicker and play the different Souls games before then. But if I have to take the time, it's usually about 50% of the recording time it takes to prep it and then render it out. So even though I do the most basic shit on free software of just like trimming out dead spots, usually the front and tail end, and making sure everything sounds okay-ish. My speakers are messed up on my computer, so yeah. If it's like a 2-hour video, it usually takes about 30 minutes to an hour to get it ready, and then after I do whatever I do to it, it takes about another 30 minutes to an hour to be finished, so it's not great. The only other thing I have to cover is that going forward, if you ever watch any of my videos, please let me know how I sound. I'm starting to realize I must have some kind of mental thing where if I put the audio monitoring on, where like lets me hear what I'm saying, I don't pick it up. Like, I can hear the game, and I like hear my own voice in my head as I'm speaking, but I'm not picking up how it sounds in the headphones. Like, my brain blocks it out. I don't know why it does that, but that's why I struggle with the mixing. So anytime you see one of my videos, let me know if I need to turn myself up or down, because I can't hear it until after the fact, when I'm editing or playing back a video, and then it's kind of too late. But that's the plan going forward. I really want to invite anybody to join in the Elden Ring stream. It can be fun. If there's an item you're looking for, a quest you don't know about, a boss you want to do easier, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not an elitist at this game. For anyone who hasn't seen my original playthrough, my character is currently a strength, faith, intelligence dex build. So it's not one of these perfection builds where I've mastered something. I play the way I like to play, and that's how it's going to be. And most of this New Game Plus is just going to be starting to hit the level caps, so I can wear better armor and stuff and just be better. But I'm curious to see how well I do going in it with more confidence and knowledge. Anyway, before I do the Elden Ring streams, the tests are going to be done on Dead Island 2 here to see if I can get streaming working consistently, because there's a DLC I haven't played yet. And if it does work, I might play this game again for Halloween as a different character and do all the DLCs to see how the different characters' personalities are. But that's going to be it for this little update. I hope to see you at the Elden Ring stream, probably, depending on how long the DLC is. This is going up on Saturday, this update. I'll probably start the DLC tomorrow. If streaming works, I might get through it tomorrow, Monday. I don't know how big it is. And then let's see, I have doctor's appointment Tuesday. Probably need to get an MRI, so maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, about 3 p.m. Eastern, I will start the Elden Ring, and we will see what happens. And if I have to make adjustments on the fly, I will. But until then, I hope you have a good one.